Alright guys, welcome back. This is day 2 of our Constitution part. So this will be our brain dump for today. So everybody should have one of these in their hands right here on their desk. And I want you to follow along and write down what I can. But this is probably the most important part and one of the parts that gets overlooked in 8th grade. So let's kind of go over it and hopefully you'll have a better understanding of it. And remember, at the end of the period, you're going to get a chance to do your very own brain dump. So here we go. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is go ahead and put some lines right here, because we got to fill in our tree. And remember, we're talking about the branches of government. So here we go. We have 3 branches of government. The first one is the executive branch. We have the executive branch, which is our president of the United States and his cabinet. Then we have the legislative branch, which is our 2 houses of government. Remember those from yesterday when we talked about the bicameral system with the Senate and the House. All right. And then we have the judicial branch, which is our court system. All right. So let's talk about the jobs that they do and what their responsibilities are. So first of all, the executive branch, they enforce laws. All right. And remember, all this has to do with that right there, laws. All right. So they're going to enforce the laws. The legislative branch, they're going to make the laws. Okay. And the judicial branch, they're going to decide on those laws. So that's their jobs. Now, each one of these branches checks on each other as well too. One going this way, one going this way, one going this way, one going this way, and one going this way, and one going that way. All right? So let's kind of talk about that. So first of all, the executive branch, how they check on the legislative branch is they can veto any law that's made here. They can veto it. In return, the legislative branch can override anything that the president does as well. All right. Now, what the executive branch does with the judicial branch is the executive branch appoints judges, while the judicial branch decides on the actions of the president to make sure he's doing a good job. And then down here on the bottom, the legislative branch, they can approve those appointments that the president does for judges, and the judicial branch, the legislative branch, they determine whether something is constitutional. That comes from the legislative branch. All right. So there's your jobs and your checks you have on there. So now all of this has been formed from documents that we have had all in the past, and it starts with Magna Carta, English Bill of Rights, Mayflower Compact, House of Burgesses, and the Fundamental Orders of Connecticut. So this right here is your brain dump for that, and every one of these documents leads to what we have right now, which is the U.S. Constitution right there. All right, so there is your brain dump right there for today. Remember, you're going to get an opportunity to do one of these at the end of the period. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what y'all come up with.